everyone, I'm back. I know it's been a while again, but oh my gosh, life has been wild and not in a good way. But the important thing is I'm here now and we're gonna do a workout for the first time in a little while. So today's workout is strength focused. I know I do a lot of cardio, but we're doing strength today. Gonna get jacked, man. It's all body weight though. You don't need any equipment. You don't need any weights. You just need yourself. And yeah, basically that's it. We're gonna do 6 exercises total. So there's gonna be 3 more lower body focused and then 2 upper body focused and 1 core that also uses your upper body. So it's like also kind of arms. And instead of doing things for time, we're gonna do them for reps. So 15 of everything. Now, disclaimer, when I say 15 of everything, I mean that when you have an exercise where one side does the exercise at a time, when it's unilateral, you're doing 15 on each side. So in that case, it's like 30 reps, but it's okay. It's gonna be fine. So I will go through the exercises in the next section of the video. Grab some water, grab a towel if you need it. I can't think of anything else that you could possibly need except some good tunes, because you don't need to listen to my monologuing and stupid background music. Just put on the music that you like. Let's get to it. Hi everyone, welcome to the workout. I will go through the exercises that we're going to be doing today first, and then we'll do a little warm up, and then that'll be it. So as I said in the intro, we're doing 15 of everything, and for things that are one-sided, we're doing 15 on each side because 15 not divisible by 2. Who knew? Okay, so basically we're going to be starting with sumo squats with a little extra pause at the bottom. So nice wide stance, toes slightly turned out. You're sitting down into your sumo squat. You can get as low as you want to. They don't have to be super low. Down at the bottom, you're going to pause, count to 3 at the bottom, and then stand up. Now, booty on this one. You don't want to be coming forward. You want to be sitting back as you come down a little bit. And then think about a vertical piece of paper is resting here at the bottom. You're gonna pick it up with your crack and not let it go all the way to the top of the sumo squat, okay? So crack clenched in the, or not crack, paper clenched in the crack the whole way up. Down, pick up the paper, stand up. Down, pick up the paper, stand up, okay? 3-second pause at the bottom. 15 of those. Lunges, alternating sides, stepping back into the lunge, down, okay? 15 on each side, right? This is what I mean by one side at a time. So we're doing 30 technically total. Then going for some butt kick hamstring curls. So curling back, you don't actually have to kick your butt. My heel can't reach my butt. Kicking back, again, 15 on each side. This is not a quick thing. You want to actually intentionally focus on contracting that hamstring, and the foot stays flexed, so no pointing the toe. Then we're going to go into push-ups. You can do these on the wall, you can do them on the edge of a couch, you can do them on your knees, on your toes. What am I doing? I'll try knees or toes, I don't know, but correct form either way is you want, if you're doing it wherever, doesn't matter. Hands are right under the shoulders, okay? Pelvis is tucked under, so you don't want to let your lower back go. And then elbows are going back, not out. If they're going out, your shoulders are not supported. So they're going back here and press up. Good. 15 of those. Then we're going for a step with a row squeeze. So what I mean by a row squeeze, the step is literally just a step. So legs are kind of involved in this one too. A little bit of bend in the knee. And every time you step to the side, you're pulling and squeezing back. So nice right angle in the elbows, squeezing the shoulder blades together. So squeeze, 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 squeeze. Technically 30 of these because we're doing 15 to each side. And then we're finishing with a plank with a knee tapping down. So you can do high plank, you can do low plank. If you do high plank, you'll have more ground to cover with your knees, which could be a good or bad thing depending on how you feel. But anyway, either way, your knee is tapping down to the floor, alternating sides. If you're up on your hands, knee is tapping down to the floor. Okay? So this will be work work for the core, shoulders, and you should feel it in your hip flexors and your quads a bit as well. 15 tap downs on each side, so 30 tap downs total. Got it? Good. All right, let's warm up. Big shoulder circles. 5 back, 5 forward. I'm trying not to fall down my stairs here. I'm gonna turn up the music a little bit. Keep going. 5 forward. Not that anybody actually listens to this music. If you do YouTube workouts like I do YouTube workouts, you are totally playing your own playlist. Okay. Step, rotate, reach across. You're rotating through the hips, 5 to each side. There's 5, and then same thing, up overhead. Really reach, get a nice stretch through that lat. 5 to each side. Good. And then going for 5 leg swings on each side. Hang on to something if you need to for balance. 5. It can be as high or as low as you want. Again, whatever feels comfortable. This is your workout. This is your time. You do what feels good for you. 4, 5. And then some little hip circles. 5 on each side. Opening nice and wide. Again, you can hang on to something. This is not about balance. This is about the hips. 4, 5, good. And then we'll finish with a nice wide stance, coming down to the side, stretching out that groin, the inner thighs. You can see, I turn to the side so you can see where my hips are going. 5 to each side. 2. Try to keep the toes pointing as forward as possible. And then if you want, a little flop down. Feels good on the lower back. All right, let's get started. I don't know how long this workout is gonna be because I haven't done it before, and reps are totally dependent on the individual. So if you're doing things a little bit slower or a little bit faster, the time is gonna change. So I won't give you a set time for how long this workout takes. It just depends. But anyway, we're gonna start, we're doing 3 rounds. We're gonna start with that sumo squat with a pause at the bottom for 15, all right? Nice wide stance. When you're ready, go for it. Pick up that piece of paper, squeeze those glutes. If you listen carefully, you can hear my knees popping. I have knee problems. They make a lot of noise. And when you're ready, going into alternating reverse lunges. I know everybody hates lunges. I'm sorry. I like them. And so I am doing them. They're so good for you, which doesn't mean that you have to do them, but they are really beneficial if you are able and you don't loathe them. 15 on each side. Again, you're counting for yourselves, so don't rush through these. Make your movements intentional. This is not a race. If you're in a hurry, do a different workout that takes less time. But when you're working with your muscles and resistance and strength like this, you want to be intentional about it because you don't want to get hurt. It's never worth an injury to speed through something. I forgot to count. I don't know what number I'm on, but I'll do a couple more on each side. That feels good. Feels like 15. I don't know what 15 feels like. And then we're doing those butt kick hamstring curls. So foot flexed, curling up behind you. Again, you don't actually have to kick your butt. Ooh, my quads are sore today. If you put your hand on the back of your leg and dig in to where the muscle is, you should be able to feel that hamstring contracting every time you kick back. That's the noise that a muscle makes when it contracts. Just like that. And when you get to 15 on each side, we're coming down to the floor for some push-ups. Oh, I'm tired today. I'm doing these on my knees. I have a lot of fatigue, so I'm gonna take it a little bit easier. Keep that core engaged, keep your glutes squeezed, support that lower back. Remember, elbows are going back, not out. I've forgotten to count on every single one of these because I keep yapping instead, so I don't actually know how many that was, but it felt hard, okay? And then we're doing that side step, squeeze, 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 squeeze. You want to feel like you're trying to connect your shoulder blades in the back. Keep the shoulders relaxed down away from the ears, okay? I know the tendency with these is to end up here. Don't do that. Shoulders down. You can keep the shoulders relaxed while you're working the back, believe it or not. I mean, while you're working the shoulder blades. And do we really need to be sidestepping while we do these? No, it's my way to get people to do more. Because if we sidestep, we do 30 instead of 15. Oh, everybody loves me right now. Okay, finishing up with your plank knee tap downs. So again, high plank or low plank does not matter. It just depends on what feels better. High plank always feels better for me. So that's what I'm doing. And then 15 tap downs on each side. Don't let your neck drop. Make sure you're looking at a point, like a foot in front of you. You don't want your head down here. You're not looking at your toes. Look in between your hands. And break. I don't have a timer for the break. So you're gonna go about a minute, a little less, 45 seconds. Grab water if you need it. We're gonna do 2 more rounds. It's exciting stuff. I know it feels kind of like a slog when you're doing it, but the rounds go by really fast. Like we already did 1 round. 1 round is already done. No sweat. Well, some sweat. I'm sweating a little bit. Workouts don't have to be long, man. They can be whatever you want them to be. It can be 5 minutes. It can be 1 push-up. And then the next day you add a 2nd push-up. And then 3 days later, maybe you add 1 more, you stick with 2. It doesn't matter. If you're moving your body, it's all good. I never know what to do during breaks except run my mouth. Might as well start on the 2nd round, right? Because I'm just being awkward over here. So, 2nd round, sumo squat, pause at the bottom, starting now. Okay? Okay. Nice wide stance. Toes out. Dropping down. grab that paper, bring it up, drop down, grab that paper, bring it up. The paper trick should be used in pretty much every aspect of glute engagement. Deadlifts, squats, sumo squats. If you're squatting down to pick something up, completely out of context of a workout, but just in your daily life. Imagine that piece of paper, just right up your booty. It helps so much with remembering to engage and not strain your lower back. Now, the lower back might get strained anyway, but computer's falling asleep. But at least you can try not to. My lower back is fucked regardless. So, you know, we work with what we got. But this helps not make it worse. I don't know if that was 15, but it felt like it. All right, lunges. We're doing lunges. 15 on each side. Stepping back, dropping down. You want your weight to be pretty even between both legs. You're not shifting back and you're not staying really forward. You want to be pretty balanced. You don't want to be fully upright in the upper body because you see when I say fully upright how the lower back gets a little bit too extended. So theory, like a micro lean forward and the lower back can stay nice and neutral. It will be beneficial. Take my word for it. I'm a professional, okay? Once again, not counting. No idea. I think this is 12. Now, you don't have to stick to my reps. That's the other thing. It's like, if you hit 10 and your legs are just like gassed out, stop at 10. Don't burn out just because I am saying 15 is the number. Hamstring curls. You know, like you can do 10 of everything, you can do 8 of everything, you can do 20 of everything. Pick your reps. I'm just giving you the foundation to build on, the tools, and then you build your own house or whatever you want. Treehouse. My floor is squeaking. It's a very squeaky floor. Old house. When you hit 15, going into those push-ups, butt tucked, core engaged. Try not to let your neck come forward first, so you don't want to, it's called turtlenecking. Don't turtleneck. If it helps to tuck your chin, do that. Make sure you're breathing. Nice exhale as you press up. Think about shoving the ground away from you. When the push-ups are done, we're doing those side step rows. So here, or 30. Or 15 on each side, makes it sound less intimidating. I know you don't really need to see my ass right now, but from the back, this is the squeeze that we're looking for. I don't know if you can actually see what I'm doing with my shoulder blades. I don't know if it's helpful. Just trying. I'm just trying over here. It's been a hard month. It's been a hard 3 months. And when you get to 15, we are ending with that plank with the knees tapping down, alternating sides. on earth. I'm not looking for masterful cinematography. And when you get to 15 on each side, oh, take a break. I don't know about you all, but my shoulders are toast right now. I think my whole body is toast. But it's okay. Okay, one more round. We're almost there. Hydrate. I'm gonna grab my coffee. Technically it's decaf. I just like the taste. But I don't do caffeine because it makes me so anxious. Last time I had coffee, I was up for like 6 hours into the night, like until the wee hours of the morning, having panic attacks off and on. So we don't do coffee. No, we don't. All right, you ready for the last round? We're gonna start with those sumo squats. You know this by now. You've memorized it. Last round. All right, I'm psyching myself up. Can you tell? I don't want to do it. No, it's okay. We're gonna do it. All right, last round. Little pause at the bottom. Squeeze your ass. Squeeze it. Make it tight. Protect your lower back. I know I'm not pausing a ton at the bottom. You can pause as long as you want to. My knees are starting to hurt, and being down there for too long makes it worse. So I'm keeping my pauses pretty minimal. And you can too, if that is a problem that you have. I'm also not going as low. Modify, modify, modify. Always modify. There is no reason to force yourself to do something that feels terrible. There's no reason. No reason. Make it feel better for yourself. Path of least resistance. It's not always about, fighting to get through. In some things, it's okay to just take it easy. Movement is one of them. Just do what feels good. Life is hard, is my point. We are struggling every day to survive out here. Why should we make it harder for ourselves with something that doesn't require it? Like most of us have to work to live, so kind of gotta slog through work. I love my work, but I'm very lucky in that regard. We have to pay our bills. We have to do so many hard things. Working out, movement, exercise, fitness, whatever you want to call it, is supposed to be for us. It's for our wellness and our strength and our self-care and our sense of feeling good. So why would you make that feel like a struggle? It shouldn't feel like another hard thing. There should always be a way to make it, if not fun, at least like not something that you dread. It should feel like manageable and doable. It should make you feel encouraged. It should give you that endorphin rush. Good feelings. We want to associate positive feelings with movement. Otherwise, we'll never do it again. Sorry, monologuing. But that is how I feel about exercise. It has been so good to me and given me so much healing over the last, 15 years that it breaks my heart when I see people just like suffering because they think they have to. Like, no, you don't. Find something that works for you. Modify things to make them easier. It doesn't have to be a struggle. In fact, it will be more, sorry, I'm just gonna keep monologuing at you because now I'm on a roll. I'm on my soapbox, I can't get down. It is more beneficial for it to not be a struggle, because when it's a struggle, it's associated with negative stress. It becomes negatively stressful, right? Because exercise is stress on your body. It hikes up your cortisol levels. That's normal, right? And in a positive context, it is good. But if you're associating it with negative things and you're dreading it and it makes you nervous or it makes you uncomfortable or it just doesn't feel good, it becomes negative. Your body and your brain will recognize it as a negative thing. We don't want that. We're already full of negative stress. It should feel positive. Otherwise, you're not getting the benefits from it in the way that you should, in the way that will actually help you. Okay, push-ups, 15. Keep breathing. I'm off my soapbox now. I'm done. All right, shoulder squeezes. And now I have nothing to say. I've gone quiet. I'm just thinking about how close we are to the end of the workout. All right, last one. Plank, knee tap downs. Down, 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 down. Oh boy! Oh. Why did that feel so hard today? Did it feel hard to anybody else? That felt hard to me. See? Who says you can't get a good workout in with body weight? That's the end. Ooh, I can't even stand up. That's the end. Get out of here. Go. I'll see you next time. You did it. You did it. It's my dance for you. Dancing for you. Nicely done, everyone. Thank you for joining me on this whatever day and time that you're doing this workout. For me, it's a Saturday morning and it's freezing cold outside. So it felt good to warm up a little bit. I can't think of anything else to say. I have no idea when I'll upload my next workout. Who knows what my body is going to be doing? So you know what? We're just going to go with whatever cadence works. I'm not going to promise anything, but I hope you enjoyed today's workout. So that's all for today. If you liked it, you know, click the like. You don't have to. If you want to subscribe and you aren't already subscribed, subscribe. That's kind of it, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.